Okay, guys, I just want to show you a few little tips for how to use Classkick. This is exactly what we were going to do in math class today, and I wish that we were in school together so Miss Fondren and I could walk around and show you things and point to your screens and help you learn this website together, but we're not, so this is the best we can do, and if you need help, you come into the Google Meets during the times that are on your sheet for the day, and we will definitely do our best to help you. But you are going to, after you've watched the video of me teaching the math lesson, you're going to click on this link for Classkick. And then when it opens up, you're going to type your name. Please type your real name. Do not edit the class code. You won't get to the lesson if you do that. So you're going to type your name. Um, you can just use your first name unless you're a Levi, and then you need to put your last initial. So just type your name and then click continue. You don't need any passwords or anything like that. So then you're going to get this screen that looks like this, and literally is just the same paper that I thought about having you do live in class, but then I decided that maybe we could try it doing digitally. So it says use color tiles to model each array. Write the multiplication expression for each array, then write the distributive property sentence modeled by the arrays. So in order to put in your answers for number 1 and number 2, you're going to want to put in a text box. So you'll click right here on this T, and then you'll just click and drag to make a text box, and then you can type in it. So I'll even be really nice and go ahead and give you an answer. This dark gray part of this array has, I see 3 rows, and there are 4 in each row, so that would be 3 times 4. And that's all you have to do. And then you'll click off of there, and you'll make another text box, and you'll do the same thing. And then when you get over to this array where it has like the 3 times 4 dark gray, and then it has a 3 times something else light gray array, this is where you'll put your equation, the distributive property sentence that actually has parentheses in it. So to type parentheses, you're going to push the shift button, and then you'll push 9 for the first parentheses, and then we already know that this first part of the equation is 3 times 4. Then you push shift and 0 to get the closed parentheses. The plus sign is also on that number keypad. You push shift and then my battery's dying. You'll push shift and then the plus or equals button. It's got both on there, but you'll see that the plus is at the top. So you'll push shift in that button to get the plus, and then you'll do the rest of that equation. I'm not going to show you the whole answer. And then when you'll do the same process for number 2. When you get down to numbers 3 and 4, it says using color tiles, model arrays to show the distributive property. So obviously you don't have color tiles. It says sketch the models and write the sentence modeled. So this is where you're taking the double equations and you're figuring out what single one big multiplication problem you're answering. So in order to draw your color tiles, there is a highlighter tool, and it's up here. You got the text tool, and you go over 1, 2 to the left, and that's the highlighter. You'll click on that, and then you can come way down here and change the color. It doesn't matter what colors you use, just make sure that they're very different looking from each other. Don't use like light blue and dark blue. Do like maybe a light blue, a blue and a pink, or a blue and a black or something. And then you can literally just click one time and it makes a dot. And so that first part of this one says 3 times 3. So I know I need 3 rows of 3. And I don't expect them to be perfect. Look, guys, I'm doing my very best here. And even mine look kind of messy. And that's okay. Just do your best so that I can see and Miss Fondren can see that you have 3 rows of 3. So then before I do my 3 times 4, I need to change the color. So maybe I'll make this one pink. It's Miss Medlin. I love pink. So now I'll do my 3 rows of 4. I already have 3 rows laid out, so I just need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll repeat that for the other 2 rows, and then use a text box to write my equation. And so you have to think about if all of these pink and blue or whatever 2 colors you used, if all those tiles were the same color, what would the equation be? We know it's 3 rows, so it's 3 times something. So you'll figure out how many total are in each row. You'll do the same process for number 4, and then you don't have to click turn in or submit or anything. When you're done, you can just close it out, and then we will be able to log in on our teacher account and see your work. If you get started on this and then have to stop and maybe like go to the bathroom or go eat lunch or whatever, you can close it out. And if you come back later, you just type in your name the exact same way you typed it the first time, and it'll pull your work right back up. See, I'm going to show you. I'm going to just close my work. I didn't click save or anything, but if I click back on this link and then I type my name again, it's going to pull back up the work I have, and it'll just kind of start me right back where I left off. But I had to make sure I typed it the exact same way. And you'll see here, see, it's going to pop up. There's my work, half done. Oh, and don't forget, Miss Medlin, even though it saves your name in the file, don't forget to just make a text box up here in the name box and type your name. So that is how you use Classkick. And if you have any questions, you can come to the Google Meet.